Reviewing documents is one of the most time-consuming tasks for most users. Whether that's reviewing extremely long contracts, NDAs, or even resumes, this is something that can take up to hours of their time. But not anymore with the help of Zenphi. In this tutorial, we're going to be going over how you can create a very simple Zenphi flow to automatically generate a summary of a document as soon as it arrives into your Google Drive and sending it via email for the user to review, making it really simple for them to decide if it's worth reading the document or not. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first step to any Zenphi flow is to set up your trigger. In Zenphi, the trigger is the action that starts your flow. For this example, we're using the Google Drive trigger, meaning it's going to start your flow whenever a file is added to a specific Drive folder. All you have to do is set up your connection to Google Drive. This is going to grant Zenphi permission to monitor your folder. So all you have to do is click on the plus icon to create a new connection, which can be private or shared. After you click on Authorize, you can click on the Google Drive icon here to select a folder from your drive. After we have done that, we're going to want to extract the text from our document. We're going to be using our Run Document OCR action. And then we're going to click on the chain icon here. This is called a token picker. It allows us to enter data from previous steps. So if we click here, we can select the file content. And if we look at the output of this action, this is going to allow us to be able to see the text content of the document. Now our next action is one of our newest actions. This is called Execute OpenAI Prompt. So if you already have an API key to OpenAI, you can simply select the model, select your API key, and then what you're going to need to do is set up the system instructions. So here I have asked it to generate a summary of the most important points of the text content. Here in the input, we're going to choose the token picker once again, get the text content from here. You can also choose if it's going to be an image and if you want it to return in JSON. The last step is going to be to send that summary via email. So I'm going to use the send email action, which allows us to be able to send an email on behalf of a Gmail account. So again, set up your connection to Gmail. Here you can choose who would be receiving the email. You can add a sender display name. If you want to be able to add the user who added the file, you can do so as well. Down at the bottom in the body, I have added the output, meaning the summary of the document, which we can get from our previous action. I've also attached the original document, which was added to our folder. And let's go ahead and do a test run. Select a file to start. As you can see, it has extracted the text, it's running its summary, and then it will be sending the email. And then the user would receive an email, which would be based on the text that you chose inside of your configuration, and has also added the original document. And that would be everything. As you can see, it can be very simple to automate this process, especially if you already have an OpenAI account. You can start saving time that would be used reading documents and put it into place into a more important task. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.